Okay, so the next thing I want to show you within your store is prepaid. And I want to show you how you can actually update the prepaid balance of customers individually, and then also how you can sell prepaid balances within your internal store. So we're first of all going to navigate to just prepaid itself. And you'll see that you're first of all directed to an overview of every single customer and what exactly their prepaid balance is, even if it's zero and they don't necessarily have any prepaid transactions yet. So as you can see within my account, if I order it based on the highest prepaid balances, I have 5 customers within my account that do have a prepaid balance. So 4 of them are 10, and then my own account has 20. Then next to this, you're going to see your transactions. So I have 6 transactions within my account, 2 of which are associated to my account, each of €10, so hence my €20 balance. And then we have the 4 other transactions of €10 each. If I want to just update the prepaid balance of one specific contact, what I can do is hit Add Transaction in the top right-hand corner, and then you're going to select the contact that we would like to award the prepaid balance to. You're going to also select the business profile to which you'd like to associate this prepaid balance. So I'm going to select the Elite Academy, and then you can enter your amount in cents. So I'm going to do another €10 added to my own account. So I'm going to do 1,000 cents, and I'm going to hit Create. Then you'll see that this has already been updated within the transaction section. And if I navigate back to balances, you're going to see that mine has already updated to €30. Now, if you want to actually sell prepaid balances within your store, so say, for example, you want to sell €10 prepaid balance for just €8 to incentivize people to actually update their prepaid balances a bit more, what you can do is enter the different values that you'd like to sell within your internal store. So you're going to navigate to Products in the left-hand navigation and select Prepaid. And now here you're going to see your prepaid values. So these are the different increments in which you can sell your prepaid balance. So we're going to hit Create to make one here. And I'm going to say €10 for, let's say, €8. And I'm going to say upgrade your prepaid balance by €10 for just €8. You can add an image here if you would like to that's relevant for this particular prepaid product. And then you just enter the amount payable in cents as well as the amount receivable. So the amount payable in this case is going to be 800 cents and the amount receivable is going to be 1,000. Then we're going to hit Submit here and you'll see that that's already been updated. Now, the next thing you have here is your automated email that's going to be associated with any prepaid transactions. Now, this is automatically going to be set to the order confirmation email that's already existing within your account. But one thing just to be aware of is that you should actually click on this. And I would first of all recommend duplicating this email. The reason being is that, as you can see, this is the same email that's going to be used for any gift card orders associated with your account. So I would first of all duplicate this, and then we can hit Edit Email. The first thing I'm going to do is actually edit the name of the email. So it's going to be Prepaid Order Confirmation. I'm going to also update the subject accordingly. So I'm going to say your prepaid balance has been updated. We have our sender profile already selected, and then the category for these prepaid transaction emails is actually going to be marketing. Then we have our subscription type correctly configured here, and we're just going to hit Submit to make sure that that's saved. Now we're going to navigate back to the content here, and we're just going to replace any of the things that are actually referencing gift cards. So you can say here, we're excited to let you know that your prepaid balance has been updated. Here are the details of your order, and I'm going to say prepaid value. And then here we're actually going to use tags, which are on the top left-hand corner here. We're going to select tags, and we're going to scroll down quite a bit until we get to just beneath where we have the gift cards. You're going to see that we also have prepaid transactions here. So you're going to select formatted amount, and we're going to click to copy that, and we're just going to paste that in here. You can also put that in bold if we would like. Expiration date isn't really relevant for prepaid balances, but what we can do is say that somebody's overall prepaid balance is a certain amount. So we can say your prepaid balance is now, and then here we can enter in the tag. So it's going to be underneath the contacts tags. So we're going to scroll up another little bit here, and we're going to see prepaid balance. We're going to copy that and then paste that into this field here. Again, we can make that bold just to make sure everything is uniform. And maybe we want to change this emoji quickly just so it makes a little bit more sense. Now we can also remove the QR code here. We can remove the gift card hash, and we can also remove the check balance button here. And this here is now referencing the gift card once again, so we can again remove this. You can tweak the content whichever way you would like. This is just a very basic outline of how you can actually configure the email and make sure that it makes sense for people who are actually making those prepaid purchases. So once you're finished with that, we're going to hit save. Just double check the information here, and then once it's ready to go, you can hit publish. And that's a very quick overview of how you can actually sell prepaid balances, how you can also update them on an individual basis. And if we navigate to apps here and go to our contacts portal, we're going to go to links, and I'm going to copy the link here for the login page, just so I can really quickly show you what it actually looks like for a customer then who wants to update their prepaid balance using the contacts portal, for example. Okay, so now we're here within the contact portal. It's quite a basic setup, but just to give you an idea of what exactly it looks like. So if we scroll down here, your contacts or customers will get an overview of their prepaid balance once they log into the contacts portal, and then they can also purchase more, and you'll see the option that we have here. So they can purchase €10 worth of prepaid balance for €8. We have the description here, and it gives them an overview. So pay €8 and receive €10. They'll then click through to next. Again, you can add your image here, which I instructed earlier on in the video. If you have a nice image, I would really recommend that you add it here. And then they can proceed to checkout. And as long as you have your payment processor like Molly or Stripe, for example, configured here, they will be able to successfully purchase it. That's not the case in my particular account because it's just a test account, so we don't have a payment processor. But they'll be directed through to complete the transaction here, and then their prepaid balance will automatically update